Tonight we've got baseball from the banks of the Allegheny, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Here it's the second of this 3-game set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Josh Bell, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Jamison Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for St. Louis, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Yeah, and you've got to love when you start a game with a bang like this. The first hitter of the game, and doink, right off the foul pole for a homer. If that's a sign of things to come, we're going to see some offensive fireworks all game long. Great for the fans, but for the pitchers, not so much.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The numbers on the year, 272, with 19 homers and 66 driven in. Popped him up. Freeze is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm a little concerned about the struggles we're seeing from Dexter Fowler. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. One out, nobody on. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, Dero.
Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Harrison for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Pirates coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Luke Weaver will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Now to the plate, Carlton McKenzie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Carlton McKenzie.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red hot baseball recently.
And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's got 30 home runs so far this year. That's an impressive number, and obviously he's not done yet. You know, the power guys, they know that when you start hitting over 30 home runs a year, that's considered legit power, and he has it.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch on its way. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pop committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Ozuna. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fourth, third baseman. Down.
Into the box, Josh Bell. A real threat with the bat. Currently the National League home run leader. He's set, and the pitch. High and deep to right center. Back goes Ozuna to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He's clearly got his sights set on the league's top home run spot, given he's picked up the pace in this last month. Might we see him take the crown by the end of the season?
Oh, we might. The way he's swinging the bat right now, every time he knocks a donut off the bat, I think he's going deep, using all parts of the field. Got a chance to hit double-digit homers this month.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Batting fifth, second baseman. Josh Harrison.
So striding in, Josh Harrison. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. Looking to minimize the damage here. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Weaver is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind an account, he tends to nibble a little bit. Then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Coming to the plate now, Matt Carpenter. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
In there, strike two.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it. 1 out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Into the box now, Jed Jerko. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Stepping in now, Andreas Murillo. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. And a fastball just a bit high.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. Two and two to the Cardinals catcher. High and deep to center field. Marte going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. They don't come much better than this. Full extension out in center to pull this one in. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. Here's David Freese to stand in. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Stepping up now, Elias Diaz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
In now, Jamison Taillon, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Diaz leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping up to the plate, Carlton McKenzie. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Adam Frazier.
So stepping in, Adam Frazier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Ozuna is under it, and that retires the side. Pirates strand a couple. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in, Luke Weaver will begin things here against Jamison Tyone. First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street. This year against right-handed pitching, Weaver has a batting average in the low 100s, but as a pitcher, there's not much shame in that.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone. And with one away, time for a check of the standings, and as you can see, these guys trailing by just a half game in the division race. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Marcell Ozuna. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
From the stretch. Grounded back up the middle. Harrison has it. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and one strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Fastball that just misses inside. DeYoung, a native Floridian. He was a fourth-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into ace.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cards leave one. They still lead it 2-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Starling Marte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Fowler. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So with one gone in the inning, we take a look at our current standings, and you can see that these guys trailed by just a game and a half in the division race entering play today. Josh Bell the next to hit. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. One out, nobody on. And no swing apparently. Ball one. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Ozuna. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The right fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
At the plate, Gregory Polanco. First offering on its way. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're down 2-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He singled his last time up.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. And he hits it hard to the right side. Harrison's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Matt Carpenter. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 2-1. Josh Harrison stands in. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ozuna giving chase. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 23, David Freese.
Stepping into the box, David Freese. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
That's a ball.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Conforto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Catcher, Elias Diaz.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Elias Diaz, a base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. Our score remains 2-1. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is right there, one down.
Now batting, catcher, Andreas Murillo.
Digging in to try it again, Andreas Murillo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
1 and 2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Luke Weaver. Now a ball line softly here toward the right side. Foul. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Jamison Taillon, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming, here it is. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Carlton McKenzie. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ozuna on the run. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball line softly down the right field line, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Way out in front.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready for another shot now, Dexter Fowler. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Dexter Fowler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. And a neck-high fastball that time. Three and 0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Changeup in for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Left side, but well foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Fly ball to straightaway left. McKenzie moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
At the plate, Paul DeYoung. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This now has hit the second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They still lead it 2-1. Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Center fielder, Mark.
First offering on its way. Strike. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Now the 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Conforto is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
First baseman number 55. Down.
Josh Bell the next to hit. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. One run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. Solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. 38th home run of the season for him as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there.
The right fielder number 20.
Bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. He pulls this one into right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stop.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Sean Gilmartin enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Josh Harrison will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Polanco stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Ozuna is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Third baseman, number 23, David Freese.
So digging in now, David Freese. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. That's by him for strike 1.
Counts 21.
So 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Murillo over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back here in Pittsburgh, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Back goes Polanco. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and it's given the Cardinals a 3-2 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Into the box, Matt Carpenter. I think
he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players. Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
You're good.
Michael Feliz comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power for it. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Feliz, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
0-1, here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Carpenter, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Andreas Murillo. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. That's wide, 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-2 St. Louis. Settling in now, Elias Diaz. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's down to 3rd. Carpenter is there. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Michael Feliz.
Francisco Cervelli will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
29, Francisco Cervelli.
Swinging a soft liner. And And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with one away in the inning.
Boy, Debro, that ball wasn't hit very hard. But when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Stepping in now, Carlton McKenzie. He grounds it sharply to third. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Greg Garcia is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the eighth.
35, Greg Garcia.
A.J. Schugel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The average to start things out at .324. 4 home runs and 22 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Bell scoops it up and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the eighth as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one. Schugel, a native Floridian. He was a 25th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit out towards second. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Harrison. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Jerry Blevins is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
39, Jerry Blevins.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier.
Leading off for the Pirates, the shortstop, Adam Frazier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Carpenter might try to make a play on it, and that's going to land foul. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop up. DeYoung is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Starling Marte.
Ready now, Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Blevins, a native of Tennessee. He was a 17th round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Fowler, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
First baseman number 55. On, down.
Striding in, Josh Bell. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out success means Gregory Polanco bats this inning.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. The Cardinals are out in front, 3-2. The Steel City at night, seen there from the split of the Ohio River as we welcome you back to PNC Park. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. So 1-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2. Line to the right side. Polanco is there to put it away for route number 1.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforto.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So instead of leading off the following inning, Matt Carpenter bats next with 2 away.
Boy, what a crazy AB right there, D-Row. Takes 2 pitches right in the strike zone, then gets on a knock on a pitch that's out of the zone.
Yeah, can't imagine that was the game plan coming into the AB, but you know what? No one will know in the box score tomorrow. That's a bullet.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they still lead it 3-2. Brad Hand is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Brad Hand.
Josh Harrison stands in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ground ball to third. Oh, look at Carpenter. He's out.
Third baseman, number 23, David Freese.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball's in for a strike. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here's the 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Cards jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Sean Gilmartin earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Brad Hand wraps it up for the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.